Hello, this is Professor CC19, and welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound with...
Pittsburgh Pad, how are you, Professor CC19?
I'm doing well today. Today is March 8th, the time we're recording this. The weather is beautiful, we're talking about spring, and appropriately, there are some plants inside this room where we are.
Yeah, the game got really interesting. So we were in this land where we were very small, the perspective had changed, and now we're in basically Ness's headspace, I guess you would
Yes.
call it.
As a recap, last time we fought through the final part of the Lost Underworld, where our sprites were tiny, and then we beat Carbon/Diamond Dog in the Fire Spring Cave to get our last sanctuary location, which unlocked this dream sequence, which is Magicant. So this is where
Yeah.
we left off last time. This
Oh,
pink
yes.
threshold is the entrance to the Sea of Eden, the dark part of our brain, which we need to overcome in order to connect our power to the earth.
Huh. All right, let's do it. I'm ready. Nothing happened.
As soon as we walk in here, the music changes. So walking here,
Oh.
which is why you see that little stutter there.
I see.
But the music changes. It's very otherworldly, you could describe it as. It's peaceful, but kind of unsettling, very distinct beats in the melody. But yeah.
Is it like in a minor key?
I would think so, yes. We encounter
What's that?
the loaded dice.
The loaded dice.
Now, the battle backgrounds in this area are mostly rainbow themed. The loaded dice can have multiple, so I don't think I've seen this blue one for him before. It's a little unusual.
Looks like confetti or something.
And I'm actually going to consider strategy here, because we have the Earth Pendant equipped right now. That is going to protect us from a lot of different attacks. However, we also have the Rabbit's Foot, I believe, still on us. That would increase our speed. The whole shtick about the loaded dice is they will always call for help on turn 1, which means even though you can sometimes one-shot them, they will always summon one more enemy to drag out the battle.
I see.
And there's going to be a assortment of brand new enemies we're about to see today, so good luck. Electro Swoosh.
Whoa! What is that?
It's eyeballs with lightning bolts as eyelashes.
Yeah, it's like an eyebrow. That's really crazy.
Oh dear.
Electro swoosh.
I don't even have the Franklin badge. That's on Jeff. Jeff is not here.
To give us immunity to lightning attacks.
Flying Man charged forward. Notice he's doing a fair amount of damage himself. 117.
Good.
Well, I guess it varies quite a bit, because that turn he only did 33. Oh no, Flying Man, you took like 200 damage there. Yeah, Flying Man's gonna die. It took one fight. Well, it took one fight for him to go.
We have 4 more.
Flying Man. At least we get to see the different color palettes one more time as we go back.
That's true. It's neat they change. You know, this is obviously very like spring, summery.
And it changes based on who we talk to as well. Also, palette being one of my favorite words because I am a very colorful person.
Ooh, look at the blanket.
I was doing custom Fall Guys maps the other day. One of them I made is called Rainbow Rage, and then I made another one. Another streamer was playing it for the first time yesterday, and I included different color boxes in the middle of it, like blocks to jump on, and and he's like, oh, there's the rainbow blocks. It wouldn't be a professor map without the rainbows. And like, I'm referring back to him raging at the other map.
So what game was this? You said
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yeah, do you remember the old game show Wipeout?
I do.
It's basically like that in a video game form, only it's an online game, so you're competing with a whole bunch of people in races and trying to not fall off stuff and that kind of thing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's cool because it got re-released on Switch with the custom mode where you could make your own maps, and that sparked a whole new wave of interest in it. Otherwise, it was probably
Sure.
just going to fade into the distance.
Giving the players access to the developer tools has been a
Exactly.
real success for a lot of different platforms. Skyrim is the big one. So many different mods for Skyrim. It's ridiculous. And I have to admit, I never explored that.
I don't know if I've talked about this. I'm sure I've talked about this before about my mom being a nurse. The other day, we were watching some sort of comedy movie, and we were talking about the question of like passing gas is always like an element of humor. There's always a fart joke in different corny movies. And someone referred to it as flatulence the other day, and I was like, is there another word for like to burp? Like, is there a fancy medical term for that? And she said, not that I know of. Like, you're a nurse, you should know this, but apparently not. Apparently it's
Yeah,
just belch.
that's it. There's
That,
no
that's
like, yeah, it's not like, because like other bodily functions like regurgitation or like even,
yeah,
I wonder what coughing is. I wonder if there's something for coughing.
true.
No, I can't think of anything that's clinical.
Oh,
Huh.
well, speak of the devil.
Oh, well, that comes in handy.
Well,
Is that unusual?
that makes me no, that's there. I just forgot about it. That makes up for my stupidity from last time.
Put your mind at ease a little bit.
All right, now we have ooh, a nice color change. Wow.
Yeah,
The stars look gold
very
now.
a little bit aqua
We have a
or sea
baseball cap.
green.
However, it's
Okay.
more so just kind of for old time's sake. It's not actually any
Not
like
effective.
stronger. Yeah, it's not stronger than what we have. It has the logo of your favorite baseball team. What would that be?
Oh, I used to wear a Pittsburgh Pirates hat, but that's not because it's my favorite team necessarily. It's just that it had the letter P and my
For
name's Pat,
Pat, yeah.
so I used to wear that. But I guess it is. I don't know. I'm not as much of a baseball fan as other people that I know, I guess.
Time to actually make progress going this way. This area is kind of weird. It's like a big spiral. You go up. There's a goddess band inside.
That sounds powerful.
It is going to be equipped on our arms for +10 defense. Nice. A little strange that it's goddess, considering that we're the only one here and we're not a woman, but still.
Yeah, but I think they're talking about the Earth power, and there's often in correlation with Gaia, who is often pictured as a goddess, an Earth goddess.
Oh, and there is the Gaia beam, which is Jeff's strongest weapon, which we could have fixed if we got the broken antenna, so that makes sense.
Ah, there you go.
This battle background is pretty sick.
Sure is. It's kind of like a wave.
One thing I actually kind of forgot to do was get another flying man, but we'll let the rest of them live in peace and try to tank this out on our own. Now this is the background that I'm used to for the loaded dice. There's that
Whoa,
rainbow.
that's psychedelic.
He's trying to force you to taste the rainbow.
Skittles.
Skittles. The red ones are the best.
I like Skittles.
Carefree Bomb. Hello.
So carefree. Yeah, he looks pretty carefree. Just
He
kind of marching.
has. He is very geometric, having spheres and cones and cylinders and other stuff to form his body.
Yeah.
He has one attack. Well, actually, technically two. He has one, which is to throw a bomb at you. Makes sense. Uh,
Sure.
and 2 is to throw a super bomb at you. Obviously, that one's the more dangerous. Oh dear. Threw a bomb. Big surprise.
Kaboom.
We have plenty of magic pudding. I have a feeling I should probably do like love, gamma, try and end the fight now. High class UFO! Haven't seen you in ages.
Oh my. So he calls like an ally every turn?
Pretty much.
Good gravy. I
This is
do want
not
to
going well.
one-shot him.
And the the love gamma didn't work on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again. Oh, no one came. Thank you. The UFO is pretty tame compared to everything else here. It's low level. Alright, finally. Did not work. Oh yeah. Through a super bomb. We need to heal. This should be 4 molecules. Yeah, they spawn in big groups.
Wow, look at that background.
It looks like... It actually does kind of look something reminiscent of like an opening to Twilight Zone.
I was thinking it looked like heat waves of heat coming off of like a highway or something. Yeah.
I could see that too. I actually haven't seen Twilight Zone in quite a while.
No, but you hear references to it all the time. It's so classic. What was there was something I saw. Oh, it was the classic something on the wing kind of thing. It was a picture of a, like, you know how people take pictures outside the window of an airplane when they're on a trip? It's just clouds. And then, but it was a giraffe looking in the window. Obviously photoshopped, but it's just a funny idea. And my one friend said, yeah, I stopped taking Ambien on long flights. I said, yeah, Ambien, you end up in the cockpit and you're like, well, how did I get here? I've heard bad things about that drug. People sleepwalking and not knowing it.
You should have seen the Saturday Night Live sketch about the plane where the door blew off of it.
Oh, I didn't see it. No.
That sketch was like, oh, with our airline, you won't just arrive. You'll have a great story to tell at the office and to your kids. Here, you'll become part of a movie or something like that.
Yeah, what did people do when they had to just drink plain old iced tea? Ugh. Well, they put sugar in it, so there you go. And if you lived in the South, they put lots of sugar in it.
They put lots of sugar in it. That's why I love Cracker Barrel. I always get iced tea. Yeah.
The sweet tea.
I drink green tea, Lipton's green tea. Not sponsored, but I would love to be because it's good. I drink it almost every day. But then
Lipton, sponsor us, please.
Anyone sponsor us, please.
I did get an offer for a bird feeder, right? They said if I buy the bird feeder off of Amazon, they'll give me a link, and it'll be a custom link, and they'll know how many people click through and what. So I might do it. I think I will.
See,
actually.
I would have to think about like, what would I accept a sponsorship for? Would I accept a sponsorship for something like, I don't know, Nike, or just like a clothing brand that I don't necessarily wear, but it would make a fair amount of money? Or would I just want to be sponsored by something I could actually wholeheartedly support?
Well, I think it's not, they approach you. So it seems like it's all the stuff that I've been offered so far has been things that are germane to my channel. So like the lightsaber, one was the big one. So it's not a problem because I have a lot of Star Wars content.
I'd say
so. I don't think they would approach you with something you didn't.
Talk about. Like McDonald's. I would never take a sponsorship from McDonald's because they suck.
Oh, it's just horrible. It's not even food.
It's so expensive.
Okay, except for their French fries.
You actually like their French fries?
Well, I mean, you have to admit they are the best French fries. But the thing is, they only use the center third of the potato.
See, my
and then
girlfriend
the rest of it's a
from
waste.
years ago,
Hmm.
um, liked McDonald's fries. She is now my
Hmm.
ex-girlfriend. I don't even go
Ah,
for women anymore. So,
yeah,
that's
that'll do it.
has had absolutely nothing to do with the fries. It's just kind of a joke, but whatever.
Well,
The
I don't
last thing
eat McDonald's French fries, but it's one of those things where, like, if you were on a highway and there was one restaurant and you had to eat something, what would you eat? That would
I
be
would
what I would probably select
I would
because
probably
I wouldn't
if
trust anything else.
McDonald's was the only restaurant there, I would
Yeah.
probably eat breakfast
Mm,
because I kind of like their McMuffin sandwiches.
I got ill on their breakfast one time, so
I haven't had
I think
breakfast at
that's the
McDonald's in
last time I
so
ate
long.
McDonald's. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
And I'm not a morning person. Like I'm never, I'm never. If you see me out in public at like 9 or 10 in the morning, know that it's because I absolutely had to be somewhere. It was not my
Really?
choice.
Oh,
Like
I'm an early bird.
with jury duty. I had jury duty back in August. I didn't actually get selected, but I had to spend a solid 6, 7 hours of my life in the office with another 109 people waiting to maybe be selected. But like I had to get up
Uh,
to be there at 9 or 9:30 or something like that. And
yeah.
like this is the only time you will see me in this city at this hour.
Well, thank you for doing your civic duty because not, you know.
Well, I mean, I kind of had to. I kind of had to. It's
Yeah,
like,
you
greetings, we
do.
command you to be here.
Yeah,
It's not
true.
like the military, but still. 110 people to select 16, and they were all there from like 9:30 or 9 in the morning to 4:30. Literally everyone was
Mm,
like, what the actual, when they were leaving.
mm,
Like in the elevator,
mm,
they have a pretty big elevator. There's like 10 of us in the elevator. We were like,
mm.
why is our government like this? Why?
Mm.
Um, we got off track. We did. But yeah, it would be a bigger issue for bigger celebrities, the moral question of I don't actually use this or support this, but would I endorse it for the sponsorship for money?
That doesn't seem to be a decision that most people consider. I think
Yeah,
it
but
seems like they
it's an
just
interesting
they just
question.
do it. No, it's a great question if you have morals, but
They
but
just do it,
but
Nike, right?
yeah, most people just do it, right? They just take the money and they think, well, it'll all sort itself out. It's like when who is it? Oh, Tom Selleck.
Oh
The
yeah,
face of Magnum PI, the face of Blue
when he
Bloods,
does
the with my aunt
it's
who loves that
it's
show and says, "Oh,
it's
I
not
love that show because they all sit down to dinner together on
it's not my first
Sundays." And
rodeo, you mean, when he's selling insurance?
oh, and he's selling like not just insurance, but he's selling reverse mortgages. And that is I have to admit, I did mortgages for a while. Reverse mortgages are a product that would be for a very specific set of circumstances. Most people have no business being in a reverse mortgage. So,
Very true.
hey, Tom and his integrity, I'm not convinced. Not he's an actor. I'm not convinced that, he was going for the money. So,
My family
unless he really,
does
really, really believes in reverse mortgages, which I somehow doubt.
somehow. That's a bomb. No, the
Oh,
Friendship is
no,
of
it's not.
Death.
It's It's of Death. You saw it. Oh, look at the background. That's
I
so
love this battle
cool.
background. All
Wavy.
right. I don't really care what you're going to do. I just care whether or not you're going to drop a jar of deli sauce. And because you are wonderfully suggestive, as can be,
He's poisoned.
there's actually
Wait,
kind of a few suggestive enemies late in the game. There's one that's like
yeah.
completely unique. It's called the Evil Eye. But as soon as you see it, you'll know why. They probably should have redesigned it. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying not to curse.
I don't think I've ever heard you curse.
You have clearly not watched any of my Twitch streams.
Yeah, I don't curse. So that's interesting.
For
Rarely.
my
Very rare.
YouTube audience, I try my absolute hardest never to curse. If I'm in
Yeah.
a YouTube, if I'm on a Twitch stream and it winds up being a YouTube video, I try and edit it, but it's hard to do because if you edit it, it makes it invalid for speedruns to submit. So
Well, I mean, in the heat of competition, I can see where expletives might come out, but it's
yeah,
just not usually my go-to thing.
I'm not proud of it when I do. I think I've sworn more at Wii Party because it's possible to get a world record in Wii Party and not have it be that, not even be perfect to still get a world record, but it's mostly RNG. So like I tend to not rage like if I mess something up, but if the game is like, oh, I'm going to randomly give you a game that takes 30 seconds longer and you can't do anything about it.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, there's nothing
fair.
you can do about that.
Yeah.
That can be frustrating,
We really
if
need to
possible.
we need to take advantage of the invulnerability phase. But the problem is there's so many enemies on screen that the game is lagging, so we can't move that fast.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah. When there's any more than like 4 or 5 sprites on the screen, and by sprites I mean these question marks, the game really slows down. Oh, we only encountered one of them. Hurry up. If we actually had gone back for the flying man, we probably would have had an easier time, but we probably would have just killed like all of them.
Oh, the flying men?
Yeah. Back attack, which means I don't have to deal with any of you.
Back attack.
Alright. Whoa. First up, we're healing. No, this is not the game lagging, this is OBS this time.
There's a kraken.
It's not a kraken, but it's kind of a tentacle, Squidward,
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
If we check it,
Squid tree. it
transports us
Oh, good.
to the heart of the Sea of Eden.
Oh, so now we're in water.
Thankfully, we can actually go back and forth.
Oh, but we don't want to because we're spawning enemies.
Exactly. Now, this is another very famous area of the game because you can't clip out of bounds, to my knowledge, but if you could, so like if you just broke the game, there's a unique
Yeah.
sound effect that plays when you're walking over that green section, and it's
Hmm.
nowhere else in the game.
Interesting.
But it's
I
even
like
fun.
the fact that
Yeah.
the colors switch. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. But it's even funnier considering you're not supposed to be able to do it. But the designers programmed that specific sound for that specific area that you're not supposed to be in. It's like,
Ah,
what?
so somebody was working on the development team and they got ahead of the other people and they had
Probably,
a
yeah.
sound effect for it and then they ended up not using it.
All right, so this is Kraken number 1 of 3, potentially. And it's a lot easier because we're by ourselves and we have the button mashing strategy. If we are taking mortal damage, we have enough time to heal, or just keep mashing and try and kill it before it kills us.
Good strategy, I guess.
If we had more bags of Dragonite, I would be using some of them on the Kraken, but since not, we're just going to go with regular mash. And button mash. That is basically the strategy for this. Oh!
Well,
we just died.
wow, how'd that happen?
Flash.
Oh, because we don't have that pendant.
I thought we did. I thought the Earth Pendant did protect us from that, but apparently not. Help. It does not help. Fire, flat. It's this protection from fire, flash, and freeze attacks. We should not have taken that from Flash.
Yeah. How about that? Must have been something else.
I'm so over this area.
This is number 4? 5.
3 or 4.
4.
It's just that we can't save. Like that's the only way we
Yeah.
lose that fight
This
because
is
you're never.
this is one of the issues with the older games. There's a game that I really love that's an older game. It's called Ultima 6, and I think somebody did make a port so that you can save, but you can only save 10 times. And it's a really long game, and I just don't even want to get into it. Like, I'd love to play it again, but it's just it'd be arduous.
Arduous, very good word. Yay! The high-class UFO got its kill with 1 HP of damage.
Oh wow, how about that? That's pretty cool.
Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of happy about that. It makes it look like it doesn't suck at life.
Validates its own existence.
You have a purpose. And what was it? I did Google translates how to play Candy Crush. And one of the lines translated to every individual level has a purpose and a difference. Great validation.
Huh. It has a chance of dropping a PSI caramel.
I wish I cared more about that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Caramel.
Okay. There is a beautiful UFO. We finally get to see it, but it's hiding behind the bomb. It makes it look like the bomb is wearing a ridiculous hat.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Okay, I'm gonna continue this fight just for the sake of seeing it.
It's weak to hypnosis, it looks like.
Why are we still losing health? Hurry up. Wow, we were a lot closer to dying than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the UFOs are fast, so... One of two things is going to happen. We're either going to die here, or we're going to come out of this fight with a lot of HP. I mean, a lot of, XP. Experience points.
Yeah, which will give us HP if we level up.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had this difficult of a time with this area before.
Yeah, we've been trying this for a while now.
Over an hour.
Like an hour and 15 minutes, just about.
Okay. It had a psychic shield. Why? Why is this life right now? Okay, this is fine. We're fine. And you get to see the full ribbon of the beautiful UFO.
Yes, now we can see it.
You can't deny that that looks just like a hat.
It's a hovering sombrero.
I do. I think the sombrero has more like an upward curl at the end of the brim, though. It's the only difference.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like in the early days of UFO sightings, they had descriptive classifications for the style. They were like the discs, the sombreros, the cigars, and something else.
Like 73,000 experience from this. 14 HP is
wow.
Nice. There you go. All right, back to where we were.
Hooray!
Thank God. I'm full health, so I don't have to heal. We are going to immediately switch from the rabbit's foot to the earth pendant. Get our defense back up. Get our resistance to fire and freeze back up.
Resistant is futile.
We're resistant and we're also persistent, as evidenced by the fact that we are still going.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Kraken time. Let's see what happens. We're going to follow this very closely.
I'm gonna crack you. No, I'm gonna cracking you in the head with this baseball bat. Yeah.
Kraken.
We have physical defense. We don't have a psychic shield, which means I'm back to button mashing. Please don't kill us. That's lightning. That's fine. Get a smash attack. Smash attack would end the fight.
91. That's what happened the first time. 99. So we can live with that.
All right.
Oh, yay! Yeah,
Normal
something must have glitched. I don't know.
nor-
It had some special attack we didn't know about.
normal attacks should mean 4 hits to kill it. You do need to heal
Hmm.
a little bit. Life up beta. Now, if I can manage to skip the second one is the easiest to skip. There it is.
Yeah.
The second one has the biggest pattern of how it like kind of meanders around the water here.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's this little top area that you can actually
Okay.
explore up here.
Yeah.
You can see, where is it, down to the left? You can actually get it stuck on this stuff if you get it to chase you up to this area.
It'll get stuck. That's pretty cool.
So if you do that, I'd be happy. I'm right here. I'm tantalizingly close. It has to be on screen. Or do I just kind of let it move around and see if we can sneak under it?
I suppose.
You're being cheeky. I don't like that. That's closer than I'd like to be. We go above it. I'm gonna go above
Oh,
it.
I see. You need to go left. Yeah, you got it.
Nice. And there's the
Oh,
other
there's
one.
another one there. Oh, he
Okay, we
got
skipped one. That's
fast.
fine.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Okay. It's the last one we actually have to fight. Don't. Thank you. That's what killed us before Flash Beta.
Flash beta. But we're protected now.
Yes. Smash. We're done.
Thought we were protected before, but maybe we
Level
weren't.
74. All right. Now.
Yes.
It's the return of the Mani Mani statue.
Nice. Right in the middle of the water. Neat.
We gotta wonder why this is in our brain.
Yeah. And why did we
is
submerge it?
This is the center of the Sea of Eden. This is the source of the evil and violent side of our mind.
Mm.
We're going to...
Okay.
Actually, I don't need to really heal. What I do need to do is give us a smidge more PP from the magic pudding.
Okay. Whoop.
All right, this is widely considered one of the hardest fights in the entire game. Some consider it even harder than the final boss. So let's just pray that we don't die and have to go all the way back to the start.
Best of luck. Yeah.
The good thing is, if we do die, the Krakens at least don't respawn, so we wouldn't have to fight them again, I don't think.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm the evil part of your brain. You can't beat me, because you are the one that forced me into being.
That makes sense.
Ness's
Whoa.
Nightmare.
Nice. I like the
All right.
effects, the background effects. It looks
It
like
does.
the Oscar.
It does. I think we mentioned that before about it being kind of like an idol. And this background is certainly hellish, you could say.
Yeah, it's very ominous.
This thing is very dangerous. It has Flash, which can kill us if we didn't have the Earth Pendant. But as we've also seen, the Earth Pendant can be faulty at times.
Yeah.
It also has healing, so it can, or life up, so it can recover its health after we hit it. It has a shield, so if we try and hit it, it can deflect the damage back at us. And most dangerous, our custom psychic attack is Love, PSI Love. We have Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. It has PSI Love, Alpha, and Omega. It has the strongest version that we have not even learned ourselves yet.
I see.
So yeah.
So it's random. We'll just see what we get. They're all tough attacks, but
I am going to do something real quick. You have like I don't think I've ever said this. Do you have a mobile phone?
I do.
Could you bring up your calculator on the mobile phone?
Of course.
Because this fight is so hard. Like, I want to do the math for this fight. So the amount of health it
Okay.
has.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So Nessie's Nightmare. I'm looking up. There's actually a song called Nessie's Nightmare. Okay, no, it's the theme for this. It's the theme for this enemy.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a band that called Ness's Nightmare.
Oh dang, there's actually a really creepy artwork of like what this would look like in real life. Okay, it has 1,654 hit points.
Okay, 1654. Got it.
Okay.
So as we hit it, we're going to subtract from that and see how much is left. Right?
But then as it heals, it also, so we'll then add back to that. When it gets down to around 600-ish, I'll use a bag of Dragonite. In fact, I have two, so I'll use one first.
Okay.
But then, so yeah, let me know when it's down to about like 600 left. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Yoinks! Ness turned into a gigantic fire-breathing dragon, minus 574.
Okay, 1080.
Minus 89.
Okay. 991.
Minus 71.
Okay, 920.
This is the only like mathematical fight in the game.
Strategy.
Okay, so you can see it's doing Love Alpha on us, minus 70.
Yeah. 850.
Plus 285.
Plus 285.
Oh, Love Omega. Did not work. Nice. We're resisting.
Oh, good. Just missed. Again, we keep missing.
It's because we're crying. Minus 78.
Minus 78. 1057.
See, it has a shield, so that's why our attacks are weak, but then also, oh, we can do love ourselves, I just realized. We can't do the bag of okay, plus 269.
Okay.
We can't use the bag of Dragonite because I think that would deflect back at us too. I'm not 100% sure. Let's use love.
Like that.
Let's use love beta, I guess. Uh-oh. Minus 204.
1122.
Minus 77.
And 45.
It keeps using the shield. Minus 79. Minus 101.
865.
Okay, plus 274.
Not good.
Uh-oh, it hit us. That's 660. Hurry up. Minus 157. Okay, we're still alive.
Okay. 982.
982. Come on, let's get down to 600. Please. I have 2 heals left at the moment. Well, what? I have 2 heals plus what? Let's recover. Life up alpha is 5, so it's 26, and I haven't been doing this. I mean, I don't need heal. We're at 454. Okay, you said we're at 900 and some?
910, yeah, after that last heal.
Mhm. What to do? We'll bath, I guess. Minus 97. Please stop doing Love Omega. Okay. So we're back right about where we were.
Yeah, 813.
Love? Yeah, Love Alpha is not worth that much. Fortune. So we have one. If he doesn't heal, I think this plus Bag of Dragonite would be enough. 813, you get like 600 plus 200-ish, and then I can button mash. We'll try it. Okay, that's not bad. Minus 145.
668. It's close. Might as well try it.
Go. 609. Oh no.
59
And Life
points.
Up Beta. Oh no. Smash attack. No, hurry. We need one more hit. No, I think we did. Hurry. Oh!
That should do it. Yeah, you just barely did it. Nicely done. Good job. That was a near run thing.
Button mashing for the win.
Well, that's what Ness is good at, right?
Okay, let's take a breath. Let my heart catch up, because I think it's about 50 feet behind me. Come on, you can make it. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
75, level 75. Offense up by 3, vitality, IQ, luck, max HP by 12. And we ourselves get Love Omega by beating him.
Very good. Very good. Now
Ness heard a familiar voice at the center of the Sea of Eden.
His own.
Gyga's goal is to destroy you. Listen carefully. Everything in the universe could be destroyed at the hands of Gygas. But he and his followers are also in trouble. The Apple of Enlightenment has foretold that Gygas' attempt will fail. It is because of the existence of a boy named Ness. That's me! Listen. Free your mind, and know what you must do. Your destiny has already been decided. Where should we go? You know deep within the reaches of your mind. Saturn, not Saturn, not the planet. Saturn Valley, yes. Go to the valley where the Mr. Saturn live. You'll get something new there. Ness was filled with the power of the giant step. Ness's speed increased by 5. Vitality increased by 5. Ness was filled with the power of the Lilliput steps. Guts increased by 5. Luck increased by 5. Power of the Milky Well, speed, and IQ by 5. Power of Magnet Hill, vitality, and luck increased by 5. Power of the Rainy Circle, guts up by 5, IQ up by 5. Power of the Pink Cloud, speed up by 5, guts up by 5. Power of Lumine, whole or all, whichever way you want to go. Luck increased by 5, IQ increased by 5. Power of the Fire Spring, speed up by 5, luck up by 5. Instantly, Ness's mind cleared, and he realized that he possessed great power. So all of those spots allowed us to level up big time.
So we are one with the places of the earth.
Exactly. And remember how vitality guarantees PP and HP on a level up? Well, we just gained a lot of vitality. So, at that moment, Ness's psychic powers radically expanded. This game, 200,000 experience.
Oh my.
Level 76? How patriotic. Offense up by 2, defense up by 2, speed up by 1, guts up by 2, IQ up by 1, luck. Max HP by 150.
We're gonna have like 700 hit points now?
PP up by 355.
Whoa.
I told
That's
you it would catch up.
intense.
The first
Yeah,
time
it
I
sure
saw this, I
did.
was like, wait, am I reading that right? Am I stroking out? Is there supposed to be another digit there?
Yeah, yeah.
And finally, we catch up to Pooh and have teleport beta.
Teleport beta so we can go to Happy
Saturn Valley.
Valley.
Really, anywhere except Magicant, I'll be happy to be right now. Like a 70s or 80s or 90s action movie, immediately into the action, no discussion whatsoever.
There's no time. Well, those movies were so much shorter than they are now, so they had to get stuff done in an hour and a half.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Your attention span isn't going to be like for a 4-hour movie. That's why movies like Gone with the Wind or, what was it, Once Upon a Time in the West, they're just a bit too long. Ten Commandments,
Yep.
great movie, just a bit too long.
They had intermissions too.
Oh yeah,
Some of them.
I think 2 hours is like my max-ish for actually staying fully interested in the plot.
Mm.
George C. Scott and Patton, that's a good one. That holds you for a good 3 hours, actually.
I like that movie.
Well, hello there. It's Dr. Andonuts.
Yes. Oh.
Yaha! The Mr. Saturn are incredible folk. And the Apple Kid, he is a most exceptional young man. Very different from the other kids, throwing shade. Well, anyway, the prototype phase distorter has been stolen. The device that connects 2 points in space and time.
Yes.
That sounds like it could be risky in the wrong hands. Someone resembling a pig wearing clothes took Mr. Saturn captive. That would be Pokey.
Oh, whoa.
And stole the device.
A pig wearing clothes.
Excellent, excellent. Everything proceeded as planned. Dr. Andonuts, Mr. Saturn, and I worked together and finally completed the phase distorter. The purpose of the device is to enable instantaneous travel through space and time. In this prototype, you can only travel to different points within the same time period. It is able, however, to search out the location of enemies. Right now, it is indicating the presence of enemies in the Lost Underworld.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but apparently we're getting in it.
But shouldn't we have saved first? No, we're not.
It doesn't
We're giving
work.
back out.
It doesn't work. One thing is missing, and you are going to love this. Because as soon as I read this line, name the first thing that comes into your mind. Is missing one thing, that one material cannot normally be found on the Earth. The material I'm thinking of came from a meteorite that fell when I was much younger. Have you seen a meteorite anywhere recently?
Yes. Giant step.
It was like November when we were back in Onet, but I guess that's technically
Oh.
recent.
Game-wise it is.
Eureka! That's it! With even just a piece of the meteorite, I can synthesize the material Zexonite. Okay, maybe it didn't frame it as well as I'd hoped, but I was going to say the first thing I thought of was unobtainium regarding this.
Unobtainium.
The silly
That's
name
an
for it.
interesting. Yeah, I don't think I would have come up with that.
Yeah. Zexonite at least is a
Unobtainium.
bit more creative. I doubt that your mortal enemy Gygus, or whatever, will allow you to go to Onet and get a piece of the meteorite. By now, Onet is in his evil hands. You must go, though, so take every possible precaution. The Mr. Saturns have introduced some of their new developments at their shop. Please check them out before you leave. I wonder what Onet is like at this point in time. Something tells me not good. Zoom! Great way to break the tension. Flame pendant, rain pendant, night pendant. There we go. So we resist flash, freeze, fire. However, that's why I bought the second Earth pendant while we were in Magicant and put it in the Escargot Express. We're going to call that back and give it to Jeff so he resists all three of them.
Nice.
The Piggy Jelly is a healing item. It's actually a pretty good healing item, so I will buy one. It's a little odd.
Jelly. Funny.
The thing I heard was, since before there was a peanut cheese bar that we could buy here, I'm assuming that it's supposed to go with that, and it's just like a very bad Japanese translation to English of like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Well, here you are, Ness. I'll make you some sushi, even though I'm not a very good cook.
Well, then don't make us sushi. Well, at least the cooked sushi is fine then. But
yeah, she
don't
learned
make us
that
the raw
from
sushi.
she learned that from our mom. Our mom called Paula's mom, and now we all know. You're both fine. I'm so relieved. Why don't you get some rest here? I never came back to talk to her father after like we left Tucson. This is one line that I missed. Ness, you'll sleep on the couch in the den. Because we're still kids, but he's very protective of this little girl.
Yeah, right?
Even though there's two beds there.
Too funny.
It's actually kind of funny because if we're in the couch in the den, Paula's in the one bed, does that mean that Jeff and Pooh are together in the other bed?
Right, like what's going on there? Or they sleep one? I bet Pooh sleeps on the floor though, because he's so aesthetic. You know, like he's used
beds?
to
What are these beds? Does it look like I need a bed? I'm tough. I can tough it out.
No, I'm tough. Yeah, that would soften me up. Wouldn't want that.
Now that Apple Kid is a success, do these girls have a change of heart? The Orange Kid is deep into a world-class invention. It must be hard being an ultra genius. That stupid slob, the Apple Kid, is suddenly missing. I think the town seems cleaner somehow. Wow, you are not very nice.
Yeah, that's a little judgy.
Ah, Orange Kid. Have you finished working on that device that turns, what was it, boiled eggs back into raw eggs?
Yeah.
I'm having more trouble than I expected. I found a problem in one of Einstein's theories. Okay.
Well, you know, that does happen.
Oh. And we get a cookie.
A cookie!
Oh, that takes me back.
Crustulum in Latin. I just learned that word in Latin.
Hey, Pooh. You know how you only recover 6 health on anything?
You want a cookie?
Well, guess what? Cookie only usually gives you 6 health. So...
You want a cookie? Oh, he's maxed out.
Yeah, no one needed any health.
I thought he only had like rice gruel.
Yeah, but that's only 6 HP anyway. So it's like their version of a cookie because, of course, it's Asian. It's rice.
Yeah.
Because the town is dark and being invaded by Gygas, we cannot enter into any of the buildings.
Everybody boarded up their shops.
Not even the hotel.
Wah, wah, wah.
And this house over here that gave us the funny joke about the Beatles. Can't go in there either. What about Frank? I never thought to actually go by the arcade, see if Frank lets us in. Oh, hi, Magic Butterfly. You are undeterred. Because Frank is a full heal. Is he still out there? No, even Frank came inside. Which is that.
UFO.
We're gonna get back to our house and then save. Because this is hell, pretty much. This next area.
Ghost? Ghost what?
The Ghost of Starman.
Oh, the Ghost of Starman.
Pretty
That'd
cool
be a
looking.
good sequel.
Pretty scary background.
Yeah, like leopard spots.
This thing knows Starstorm, like Pooh, so that's pretty dangerous.
Okay.
I think he will always use Starstorm Alpha on his first turn, and then he will wait 3 turns, use Starstorm Omega. So his first turn is the only thing that's actually a threat.
Got it.
Depending on his speed, if Paula gets her shield up first, then we're fine.
Otherwise, somebody's going to get hit hard.
Yeah, everybody. Starstorm hits everybody.
Everybody, that's right. Starstorms everybody.
What do you have? I'll do a combination of attacks. Who goes first? Please, Paula, outspeed it. Thank you. Okay, I'm puzzled as to how
Yay.
how did Ness go before Paula there? Alright. Starstorm Alpha, this will do absolutely nothing. I guess this is kind of a reason to give speed capsules to Paula, because it guarantees you will win these fights, where otherwise they can be tricky. But
Makes
yeah,
sense.
he has 3 turns where he's pretty much harmless now. So, cool looking, cool attack, but not terrible. Once we get up to our house, we'll save and save the rest of this for next episode. Please,
Is he
please,
at work?
please. I assume he's always on a business trip. Okay, the thing on the right. The thing on the right.
Yeah.
You can see why
What is that?
they probably should have redesigned that animation.
That's weird looking. Yeah, that's for sure.
It's unique. It's the evil eye. Why it's in between your legs is a mistake.
Oh, the legs are coming out of its ears. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, either that or it's something else. But yeah, the Octobots, it is strange to say, but the Octobot is actually the most normal thing here. The background is pretty sick. Only problem is it
I do like the background.
It kind of freaks out the screen, like it generates some unnatural lines by going so fast. The evil eye is the bigger threat because it can diamondize us or make us feel strange. Octobot, it can steal stuff, it's a little annoying, but otherwise it's not bad.
Gotcha. It's
just the density of these enemies is going to be very high next time, so that's why it's so hard.
Hi, Mom.
Oh.
Is everything okay?
Oh, Ness, you finally showed up. There are plenty of creepy monsters running around Onett now. The townspeople are barricaded in their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine, but I am a bit scared. Everything will be okay if we just sit here quietly in the dark.
Good point. Just ignore it, it'll go away. Yeah.
Are you hungry? Do you want to eat some sushi?
Please.
Sure. Are you more relaxed? Okay.
Yeah, sushi was very relaxing.
At this point, you guys might be the strongest force in the world, don't you think? Some reassurance from our dog. So this is...
What would that be, Rover? The strongest force in the world.
What do we name him? Rex, I think we did.
Rex. Sorry, Rex.
This is my favorite oversight in the game. Because everything is dark. The whole town of Onett is dark. You can't go in any rooms. This is the only house you can go into. Everything is spooky. They actually correctly covered the windows so you can't see daylight outside. But
as soon as you walk in your bedroom, it's normal.
Tracy's room. Our sister has some sort of magical power source. Has the lights on.
She's got the blinds closed.
Don't get yourself knocked off. Wow. Where'd you learn that term?
Watching gangster movies from the 20s.
So, we'll go back downstairs and save, and I will say, if you enjoyed this episode, and would like to see the dramatic conclusion to our series as we are about maybe 1 or 2 parts away from the end, please like and subscribe. And we thank you so much for watching today, and I will let you have the last word.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's dark. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow. We will defeat Gaius in the next episode, hopefully.
Next or +1. We'll see what happens. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.